Lift your weary head up to the sky. Open up your window, let the sun in, and sing out with your arms stretched open wide. Hello world!
Hello, world.
world. Hello, Matt.
Good morning, Chloe. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm great.
Mm,
I'm so great.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy first Monday of April.
Yeah. This is the first day that the street sweeping starts again on my street.
Oh,
So
watch your car. Got to make sure you don't park your
gotta
car
make
on the
sure
wrong
you
side of the
park
street.
on the right side, the correct side.
But is that the right side or is that the left side?
It's the left side.
It's the left side.
Yeah.
That's confusing. The correct side.
Well, yeah. And you know what? We shouldn't say left or right. We should really use directionals. You know, northwest, east, south, east.
Well, yeah.
Does anyone do that? Does anyone truly do that?
What, use north, south, east? I'm sure they're the people that like are good at directions do.
People that are into geocaching.
You know, I would love to get into geocaching, but
it kind of sounds fun, but also a lot of work.
Also a ton of I don't want the responsibility of having to re-hide it. Right? I just want to find it and then take whatever inside of it for myself. You know, I'm that kind of treasure hunter.
I can respect that.
How was your weekend?
Oh, it was great. I went to an Easter celebration with the Iron Ladies, which is tell
the people who the Iron Ladies are.
The Iron Ladies are the all-women half of the original improv group Prime Minister.
Right.
So we started an all-women offshoot from that. And
they are very funny. They are very, very funny. I've had the honor of seeing the Iron Ladies perform a number of times.
They're pretty funny.
They're very funny. They're a very, very funny group.
Yeah. And so we did a little get together in one of our yards.
Nice.
And we had lots and lots of Easter snacks and candy. And we played this game, which is environmentally devastating. And from an environmental impact standpoint, devastating.
Devastating.
But incredibly fun. So what you do is you take all these little treats and goodies and gifts and you wrap it up in saran wrap until you have a giant ball of saran wrap and stuff, right? Like Easter eggs. And then the game is that you have to peel off the saran wrap and you're passing it around in a circle. So someone else in the circle is rolling the dice. And when they roll doubles, your time is up. And so by the time that you're done, however much you've gotten off or like whatever has fallen out,
a fun game.
You get to keep.
Yeah.
And then you have to pass it to the next person. So it's just like a frenzy of like tearing plastic apart.
Yeah, that's a very fun game with a very large carbon footprint.
Yeah.
Well done. Good morning, Loaf the Wonder Bread. Able to watch live this morning. Fantastic.
Hooray!
Well, welcome. Glad you're here. MLav is here. Boof Wellington is here. Saying he has also played this game. No wonder the planet is in such a state. Everyone playing this saran wrap candy game. It's big saran wrap is what it is.
It's big saran wrap pushing their agenda. We need to just find a solution. We need to find a biodegradable saran wrap so that we can continue to have fun.
It's true. Yesterday was my niece's birthday, my niece Olivia. I can't wait for birthdays. So happy birthday, Olivia. She was 3. She turned 3 yesterday. Yeah.
That's so good. I love
so exciting.
3.
So exciting. She I asked her how many Easter eggs she got, and she was counting them, and she got up to like 17.
Wow.
Before she went, it was something like she got up, I think it was 16, and then she was like 17, 19, 20. I was like, yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
But for 3, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And then I was like, what song did they sing to you, Olivia? And she proceeded to sing the happy birthday song and then added her own name at the end, which is just the most adorable thing in the world.
She crushed it.
She crushed it. She's got a brother coming in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, my sister's going to have another baby, which I'm very excited about. His name is Franklin, which is awesome. Yeah, and he's got like 16 days left before the eviction notice comes. If he doesn't come out in 16 days,
kicking him out.
Yeah, they're evicting.
Yeah.
So very exciting time.
Necessary.
And then I'm getting my COVID shot today.
Woo!
As soon as this show is over, I'm getting in the car. I'm heading to Chelsea, Mass.
That's so amazing.
To a CVS I've never been before. You're going
to love it.
It's an adventure.
Yeah.
We should get into it. We've got a couple of amazing guests
into it.
Today. But we've got a few things we need to cover first. First of all, happy Deep Dish Pizza Day.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Who doesn't love a deep dish pizza?
Who doesn't love a deep dish pizza? And so there's 2 places to go in Chicago, and people are endlessly fighting about which one is better.
What are the 2 places? But being from the Midwest, Chloe and I both are, my guess is, fans of deep dish pizza. The farther east you get, you don't get as much people into deep dish pizza. Yeah,
it's really mostly like a block of cheese with crust.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's like
there's nothing. That's what more could you want out of life? Really?
What are the 2 pizza places?
Giordano's
mm-hmm.
and Illuminati's.
Oh, I haven't had Illuminati's, but I've had Giordano's.
Yeah.
There's a place in Champaign, Illinois, called Papa Del's that does an amazing deep dish, like stuffed pizza, and they actually will ship it anywhere in the country. They'll make it, they'll flash freeze it, and then they'll ship it to you.
What?
Yeah.
So you can order your pizza from Champaign, Illinois, and then you can order your coffee from Red Barn Coffee Roasters.
And get it all delivered straight to you.
All delivered at once.
But you only get 15% off of the coffee, and that's only if you use the code Hello World.
I think we need to strike a deal with that pizza place as well.
Yeah, so it is dangerous to know you can get pizza shipped. Mm-hmm.
It is almost as dangerous as it is to find out that you can get a sundae delivered from Scoop and Scootery. Oh yeah, you can get. It's way too easy to get dessert delivered right to your door. So let's see. We've got our fact of the day today. We're coming a little closer to modern time here. But on April 5th, 1997, Steve Irwin's The Crocodile Hunter debuts. Wow, that wasn't until 1997?
I know, right? It seems like so much longer.
He seems like, and he just seems like he's just always been around. I
know, right? But he hasn't been around physically for quite some time.
But he's here in our hearts.
He's in our hearts. Steve Irwin, Crocodile Hunter debuts today. And the trivia question is along those lines. So today's trivia question, what was one of the only animals that Steve Irwin was actually afraid to work with?
Ooh.
So put those guesses in the chat, and we will get to that answer at the end of the show. I know I see the wheels. I see the wheels turning.
Wheels are turning. I'm gonna say something with hooves.
You're gonna say something with hooves. All right. Yeah. That's a lot of. We'll narrow it down from there. I'm not gonna say whether you're right or you're wrong until maybe later. Feel free to get those guesses going in the chat. Might have to have you repeat them at the end of the show. But let's waste no more time. I don't feel like we're really wasting time.
We're having a great time.
We're having a great time. Let's bring out our first guest, coming all the way from Northern England.
Ooh.
Yes, let's welcome Ross McGovern. Ross.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi. So I've got a sticker on my glasses.
That's
no.
My friend Mary said, do you guys get chocolate at Easter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My friend, she sent me just lots of sweets instead. It's the best thing that's ever happened. But so now I've got Scooby stickers everywhere. It could have been worse. It could have been popping candy.
I will say that the chocolate in England is far superior to that.
Better.
Anywhere, really anywhere else.
It's not like, it's certainly not like American chocolate. It's
no.
But although I've got addicted to Hershey's stuff as well before now.
So Ross, welcome to the show. You're calling us from where now?
I'm in Southport in the north of England. The Vikings called Southport. It's not actually in the south, but you don't argue with the Vikings, so it's still called Southport.
You don't.
But
I mean, when they say it's Greenland, you say it's Greenland.
Yeah. And Iceland and all that. What did who was that Viking guy that discovered America and just went left? What?
Yeah. Leif Erikson was like, no, we're done. We're done
here. That's over there. That's over there. But
yeah, that's over there. We're fine. They can have it. We'll just come. We'll just come back. Yeah. So, Ross, it was wonderful of you to come do the show. Thank you so much. I first heard of you a couple weeks ago, or no, it was last week when our dear producer Rachel got you to do a promo, and this is something that you do. I was looking at your Twitter, and this is something you do for people. You do threatening and angry sounding promos for things, whether it be a birthday party or a baby shower or whatever. You will do these things. How did you get into? When did you decide you were going to start doing that?
I just tell people happy birthday, and I'm from Glasgow. And apparently, other people who aren't from Glasgow, it's not really. I mean, it's apparently we have a slightly threatening tone. I don't know. It's like, so basically, all you have to do it's so I'll go like.
Hold on, let's get it. There we go.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
People,
it's not threatening. It's just
it
intent.
makes you say It makes you go I will. Yeah. I will have a happy birthday.
It's my birthday. We'll have a good time.
Thank you, sir.
It's not your birthday.
We'll have
you will then have a happy birthday.
It's my birthday now. I don't know.
But I was panicking because I had no money, and I came home from work with the keys, and I had to get a taxi back to work with the keys, drop the keys off, another taxi back here because the shower came through the ceiling the night before work. And I just thought, right. And I went on Twitter, and it was one of those things where you think, I had thought about going on Fiverr with it before and offering to do birthday greetings, but I just thought, right, this is my new job. So I will threaten anyone. I will also deliver actual threats pleasantly, but that's not happened yet. Nobody wants that.
Could you give us a taste of that? Could you give it? So say I would like you to, let's see, just let's say Boof Wellington. We need to threaten Boof Wellington in the chat, but in a nice way.
Oh, hi, Boof. Yeah, it's good to see you. How's things going? You're looking great. Yeah. You're looking great, guys. You're looking great. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. It's much more. It'd be useful if he owed us money or something, but probably does on some level. I could figure some reason he owes money.
Yeah, he's already. Oh no, he feels like he's in danger.
Yeah, he thought I'd forgotten about the money. That's why.
Yeah, it's the we'll see you tomorrow. That's what gets you.
Oh my god!
We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow we don't have plans.
I just met this guy today. I don't know that I want to see him tomorrow. How does he know where I live?
Why is he in the bathroom anyway? Who's he? Those are my slippers. He's
what is he wearing? Is that my house coat?
Well, I live here now. There is a family of gangsters in Glasgow called McGovern, and once in a while someone will just as a conversation starter will say, "You're not anything to do with that, are you?" And I always say, "No, I've never heard of it," but I've started just going, "Is that a problem?" It is a much more. It's a game changer in a party situation, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's fine.
I just forgot to. I need to go check something over here now. And
no, it's fine. I checked it. It's fine.
It's really. I think it's really important to have prepared answers for questions that you get on a regular basis. For instance, my dog's name is Buddy Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And for a while, I was dating someone named Joe. And I had the dog before I had the boyfriend. But I would, they'd meet my dog and I'd introduce him as Buddy Joe. And they would look at me and be like, you can see the wheels turning in their head of like, you named your dog after your boyfriend?
Yes.
And
yes, right before
so did
we
you
had
just
him
say
fixed.
yes? Did you just go with it? You just
so the response that I workshopped was no, actually I named my boyfriend after my dog. His name was Steve when I met him. So I just really like the name
That's
Joe.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the perfect response.
I think animals should have second names anyway. You should name. They should get second names, especially if there are children. Apparently, they're now all our children. If I ever get another dog, it's going to be my dad. I've decided because everybody's got daughters for babies. My next dog's going to be my father.
You're just gonna. This is my dog, Dad.
Yeah, this is my dad.
This is my. Yeah. Are you a dog person, Ross?
I am, but I don't have any time. That's one of the things that I don't have time for anymore. But I love, particularly my Basset Hound that I had. She was just adorable. But they don't have any retrieve instinct or anything. Hound dogs, they're just completely different brains. So they won't even see it. They'll just. It's amazing. And once we had spaniels, and they would run back. We would stand there. The spaniels will do 12 miles a day and not notice. Mm-hmm. And so they were running 50 yards between us, back and forth and back and forth. She was just sitting with my wife, who was my wife at the time, and I kept shouting her name. Tilly. Eventually, she just went, "Whoa!" Like what? Yeah. Hi. What is it? She just didn't. She couldn't.
Yeah. What do you want? I'm sitting.
Yeah, but I'm here. It's fine. Yeah. It was bizarre.
Every once in a while, my husky will look at me like I'm an idiot. Like I'll ask her to do something, or I'll have something, and she kind of does that kind of look, like she'll.
Yeah.
Kind of look at me, and I'm like, "What? what did I do? I've got my other one. She's over here right next to me.
I'm for. Huskies are, we don't do that. There's a woman I know around here. She takes her huskies down to the beach, but she just has to let them out. They have a GPS on them, and she just lets them go because they're not interested in walking. They just go for a walk. They're off, and they'll be back.
Oh man, yeah. If I let Gracie, which is my husky, out without a leash, I mean, it's not that she would want to run away; it's just she couldn't help it. Yeah, she's so fast and she loves running. She's just gone.
She'll just start running, and then by the time she figures out that she's too far away from the house, it's too late. She doesn't know her way back.
Yeah, and then I'm freaking out. She's freaking out, and so I have one of those extendable leashes, one of the ones that kind of it can go out and back. I got her a much longer one after the first one because the first one was not long enough. But now she'll just do she'll get these zooms where she'll just go around me in circles and I'm like the middle part of a carousel, trying not to get dizzy and fall down as she is running around me.
Oh, bless her. That's because basically she needs a sled, doesn't she? The problem with your house is it's not coming with her when she starts running. There's something wrong with the house.
That's why I want to get 6 more huskies, just so I can put up a sled team and I don't know, maybe do the Iditarod.
Please get 6 huskies. Please, I'd love to see 6 huskies. That would be
Ross,
amazing.
you can when you're over here, when you come over here to threaten Boof face to face, you can stop by where we live. Fairly, not close, but in the vicinity.
It's a lot less intimidating face to face. I'm 5'7". I'm not. Mind you, that in Glasgow, that is pretty tall. So, It's a thing. You can be intimidating in camera because you can just get right up into the screen and but then there's Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci's pretty scary.
Oh, I'm scared of him.
And he's, because he's little, it's even more terrifying.
So, he's got that pen, that ballpoint pen that
he's got.
He's still got it. Probably still got it.
If he carries it with him,
get the pen off him. It'll be fine.
The pen is his only. The pen
Separate
is his only weapon.
Joe Pesci from his pen. He's powerless.
He should have done stationary adverts or something after that. Also, do you have nice biscuits? Or there might be nice biscuits, but they're just biscuits saying nice on them, literally.
Now biscuits here are different. I mean,
they're sort of like cookie things, but they're little rectangular ones with just says nice on them. And
I'm a big fan of the English shortbreads. I like the shortbreads. That's my biscuit of choice.
Yeah. The trouble is that that's basically pure sugar, since it's fabulous. The thing about
the more butter, the better.
Yeah, butter and sugar really is all you need. But there was a guy who was going to do I don't think it ever happened, but the advert was just going to be a packet of these nice biscuits, and he wouldn't even say anything. He would just come on camera and go, "Show me if anything happened to him," like that, and that would be your. But I don't know if people would have got it or not.
Yeah, I mean, you should be a cookie, not mask. I don't want to say mascot. What is it? A spokesperson. That's what it is.
Yeah, nobody's speaking for cookies, and I think somebody has to say what they, represent their needs.
Yeah. What cookies have allowed to say?
I'm full of refined sugar, and I've got to get through all the sherbet and didtabs and everything. It's hard work.
I mean, I'm so usually Christmas is around the time when we have all the chocolate and everything in our pantry that we then have to work through, until we try to make it last until, at least February or March. But luckily right now, my pantry is fairly empty of candy. it's not, or chocolates or sweets of any kind.
Because
I have
be
no willpower
very quickly. Yes,
I mean, yeah.
I don't think children really understand how much work they have to do, how hard it is to get through all the food. But
today is Easter candy clearance day, and I am going to a CVS. So I mean, yeah. I might have to get so many little peanut butter chocolate. The peanut butter Reese's eggs are I think my favorite Easter candy.
I don't think we can get them properly over here. They're quite big. I crave them on a semi-annual basis.
Oh yeah, but you've got the good Cadbury eggs over there. I mean, those things are fantastic. I love those.
Do you have cream eggs? The cream eggs are full of kind of fondant. They're little ones, and they do an Easter egg version of cream eggs, but it's got two little ones in it. It's got just all fondant, which would kill you, I'm sure, but it's all we wanted as children.
Yeah, you want that. Like, I want the chocolate part. I don't want I want the chocolate part to be bigger and less of that. Like, the inside stuff is what gets me. They're good, but it's like so sweet. It's pure sugar and just, I don't know, probably sugar and sugar.
It's drugs. It's whatever it is. It's really bad for you. It's the worst thing you could possibly have. I have to have some more of it. But there are I think there's a lot of comics. I don't know if you know the comedian Limmy, a Scottish comedian, and he's had talked about he has completely teetotal, but what he will do is he'll go on his live broadcasts and things, and he just gets a sugar high before he goes on. And for him, that's more or less exactly the same as I think Henry VIII, apparently I read somewhere, used to invite people for sugar parties, which in those days was a delicacy. It was very unusual, sugar stuff. And
sugar parties?
Buzzing on this stuff.
Oh, man.
That's
my kind of party.
Atrocities or something, but that was the party for Henry VIII.
You know, Henry VIII, not a good guy, but boy, does he throw a great sugar party.
Oh
yeah,
man.
He was,
what a jerk! But those sugar parties.
He was you knew you had a king when Henry VIII was. He was. The
real king's king.
What was that?
A king's king.
So Ross, we've got your Twitter going down there on the bottom of the screen. Follow Ross at Ross McGovern on Twitter.
Please,
and if you need anyone to have a threatening birthday or bar mitzvah or really any sort of event that's going on that you might need a threatening message.
Yeah.
I will do anything. I'll do anything.
Do anything.
Right? And there's a limit to what I can say on here, but I will do anything. So if you need some money. This is going to be a new segment. I'm leaving this up to your imagination. I didn't come up with the ideas. You're the ones doing that. But yeah, I'll do that as well.
You're bringing the dream to life.
I just really need some money.
We'll have Ross back on the show and just do a segment of what will Ross do for money, and then we'll.
Literally, I will. I'll do it anyway. I don't even need. Honestly, I'll eat it for $1. That's the section. Yeah.
All right, Ross. Well, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for spending some of your afternoon with us, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys.
Take care. Bye bye. All right, Ross McGovern. What a lovely gentleman.
Very nice. Yeah.
I told him before the show, I was like, after watching your promo video that you made, I was very nervous about you coming on the show. I was thinking that I was going to be in for a, I don't know. I didn't know what I was in for, what we were in for. But Very, very lovely. So follow him on the Twitter.
Please do. It's a great Twitter.
It is. No, I don't know what you're saying mayonnaise challenge for, Loaf, but there will be no mayonnaise challenge. I wouldn't I wouldn't make Ross do that. I wouldn't.
Please don't make Ross.
We would pay Ross to not eat mayonnaise because that is, no, thank you.
I think that's what we have to do. Is we have to do 2 separate fundraisers. And one of them is you put your money in if you want to see him eat mayonnaise, and the other one is you put your money in if you don't want to see him eat mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And then whoever has more donations, whichever one has more donations, he does that thing or doesn't do that thing, as it were.
Yeah. And
Ross says the mayonnaise is on.
Mayonnaise is on. Yeah. All right.
I guess we're doing it.
Not in this show, though. It'd have to be a different show because I'm not going to watch that. You'd have to pay me to watch that.
Not that early in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't do mayonnaise before noon. That's the thing, though, is I like mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise on things. I put mayonnaise in things.
Yeah.
But just the amount of it is
a garnish. Yeah.
It's a garnish. It's a side. It's a sauce.
Yeah.
It is not a main dish.
So sad.
It's always afternoon somewhere.
It's always
You're absolutely
somewhere.
right, Rachel.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
That's true. That's very wise.
So real quick, let's take this opportunity to take a look at the stuff we had on the show last week. Real quick channel update. We are we are well past 1,000 now. We're actually at 1,047 followers. Oh, I'm sorry, 1,058 followers.
Wow.
Thanks to SM Teague for following at the beginning of the show. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there. So what's the new goal?
What's the new goal? I think our new goal is we've switched our goal over to our Patreon because we have a Patreon now, which is awesome. Right. And let's see, I'm going to put the link for it in the chat. We're up to 9 Patreon subscribers right now, which is fantastic. We just launched it last week. Here's the Patreon link here for you. So you can check that out. I personally would like to get to, let's see, it's April. We've got till, this is my birthday's in June. We're already at 10. I think we could get to 50 Patreon subscribers by June.
I think we could do that.
Is what I would like to do.
Yeah.
So you can go check out our Patreon. We've got a ton of different tiers that you can subscribe to for as little as $5 all the way up to $20 a month. So please go check that out, and we will. It would make me very happy.
It would make me very happy.
It would. Real quick, I want to give some shout outs here to, let's see. Let me look here at oh my goodness. I love looking at our patron page here. Real quick shout out to Marissa Farmer, Michael Grasso, Tina Talon, Alicia Perez, Justice Perry, Dennis Bruno, the amazing Kit Tempest, Adi Heller, and someone that used their screen name Ensalt. Those are all our subscribers on Patreon. You all are amazing people. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, because eventually we'd like to do this for a job.
This would be great. This would be a great job.
Oh, this would be an amazing job. I would love to do this. And that's Rachel's friend, Sarah. So thank you to Rachel's friend, Sarah.
Sarah Ensalt.
Sarah Ensalt.
Better tears than a princess wedding cake. Check out them tears.
I don't know. Princess wedding cake sounds pretty cool.
Man, this is an advertisement for our show, not for cakes.
Sorry. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll put a princess wedding cake in one of the tiers.
I think now we have to.
I think we'd have to at this point. All right. This is all being said. We do programs 7 days a week. We have so many shows that we put on, and every week, Rachel Andelman, who is one of our amazing producers, is kind enough to put some clips together so we can do a little best of last week. Hello Cake. Oh, we should do a cake episode.
Hello Cake. Yeah, cake episode, please.
Maybe we do a cake where we just eat cake the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be your birthday episode.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Rachel is very amazing. She's also very humble, and that's what we love about her so much. So let's take a look at what happened last week on 2MB. Here we go.
Let's do it.
You know what? I recently tweeted him and I said, hashtag Helen Mirren. Guess who showed up?
Helen Mirren?
No, Neil Diamond. Yeah, it's pretty great.
I keep forgetting that Helen Mirren used to step out with Neil Diamond.
Yeah, they're pretty cool together. That's a combo, just like the great combo of the SATs.
Well, that's why they call it the Iron Mirren.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it. Fantastic. Good job. You want some smart food?
Well, she made a new friend by woohooing in the shower with them. Now they're friends. Yay! All right, ask her to be your girlfriend.
Joba?
Yay! Well, that's another girlfriend. Candy just became the girlfriend.
So I'm gonna say no.
I'm giving her a temple massage.
Hazel, give me 2d6 plus charisma.
Is she creeped out or does she like it?
Oh no, she does not like that.
This is the weirdest dream this woman has ever had. Like there's literally like a beaver like making meaningful eye contact.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that Mick Jagger would make that noise for sure. Three Dog Night, is that I'm trying to think of an example of a Three Dog Night song. Kenny, can you name one?
The one where they're at the party or something?
Yeah. Yep, okay. All right, that sounds right. Mark, let's go to you. What's your answer?
So Ryan was partially right in that it is ancient and that he couldn't get away, and this is an awful pick.
Yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough. You can't get away. Now, combine that song with Who Let the Dogs Out. Let's do this mashup on the fly.
Okay. And I ran! I ran so far. Yeah, you're like a one-man a cappella group, and I can think of nothing sadder. It's truly like...
The weather will be 40 degrees.
All right. Okay, should I bring a jacket with me?
You should do whatever looks good.
All right. What's in season for the clothes this season?
This season, yellow jackets and pink boots.
I like that.
8 years old, just a husky little boy, and it was a day kind of like today. I wrote this down as like the only like one of like two jokes I like tried to write for this. I was like, it was a cold day in April, which is pretty much the same as a warm day in March, which like that sucks. But
you don't have a shepherd's hook for a penguin, you just have an emotional support pillow. And you don't have a shearing tool for a penguin, there's no shedding for fur to go. Mary had a little penguin, Mary had a little penguin.
there it is.
There
Last
it
week
is.
on. So much stuff goes on in a week.
So lots happens. That was a beautiful penguin song.
It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful penguin song. So we're gonna go into a new segment, and we're actually gonna put Chloe on the spot here and have her go solo, because I don't know if you can hear that. I have a small dog that is right next to me here that is demanding to go outside. So if I don't take her outside, who knows what's going to happen?
You never know what's going to happen on these shows.
Yeah, so I'm going to run her outside real quick. This is the new segment called Matt Takes His Dog Out, and Chloe covers the show. And Chloe covers the show for just a second. So Chloe, take it away.
I'm taking it away. Hello, everyone. Okay, so what I wanted to do today is get into some witchy shit. And I want to show you guys my new tarot deck because I'm absolutely obsessed with it. This is it right here. Isn't it so beautiful? I mostly got it for the artwork. So this tarot deck is done by Yoshio Shitani, and they're an incredible artist. And so the normal tarot deck, the one that everybody recognizes, has a certain card framework. And a lot of newer tarot decks sort of follow that same framework, but they go with a different theme. And this one goes with the theme of fairy tales and mythology from around the world. And so I'm just going to pull a tarot card for today. And this card is just going to be like, we're going to learn a little bit of something about another culture. And this is just going to be the vibe for the day. And hopefully we get some wisdom out of it. It does take a village to walk a comedy show and host a dog. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. So here we go. I'm going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I think this is it. I think this is the one. Ooh, the 8 of Cups. So this is the 8 of Cups. There's 8 cups, as you can obviously see. Isn't that beautiful? And so I've actually never pulled this one before, and I'm still like getting familiar with the deck. So we're going to look. It comes with a little book, so I don't have to guess. So we're going to look at that. I'm going to find the 8 of Cups. Oh, okay. So this is a story that lots of people have heard of. This is Moses from Hebrew legend, as it were. The 8 of Cups represents leaving good things behind in pursuit of higher ideals. Moses was raised as a prince of Egypt, but realized he needed to sacrifice his royal life and wealth to pursue a spiritual and ascetic one. It represents walking away, introspection, escapism, withdrawal, and seeking truth. You know, and that's...
Sorry, I didn't mean to make myself. I didn't make...
Did you see the card?
I didn't. Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it beautiful? It's Moses. So, yeah, you can trust someone if they can put together a successful aesthetic for themselves. But yeah, so this is something that I think about a lot, of like making choices of what's easy right now and what's going to be better for you down the road. Right? So like if you are in a situation or a job right now that is comfortable, but maybe not exactly what you want to do, thinking about what your next step is going to be in terms of like, do you want to do a career change? And that might take a lot of work. You might have to go back to school. You might have to be a little bit poor for a while or take out some loans or something. But in the long run, you're going to be able to do the thing that you want to do. And that's going to bring you more happiness than just staying in a comfortable situation. Just like Moses. So that's the tarot card for the day. 9 of Cups.
9 of Cups. Be like Moses.
Be like Moses. Give up your royal position. Give up your princess.
What deck was that? What particular?
This is the Tarot of the Divine.
Oh, cool.
That's the box.
Such a pretty. The artwork on that is so cool.
Gorgeous. And there's actually a companion book too, because this little booklet that comes in the box, there's only so much space to describe the cards and things. So that Yoshitana also has a book, and it goes a little bit more depth into the stories.
Very cool.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And I just honestly, I want to use this deck all the time just to show people the artwork. Even if you're not into spiritual tarot stuff, I'm just you need to look at it. It's so beautiful.
This is something you need to see. Yeah, well, that's great. Well, now we can do this as a recurring segment. So now you can show off these
so
beautiful
excited.
Cards to the masses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chloe, a couple weeks ago, you sent me a YouTube video. We haven't done YouTube. We haven't done YouTube in a little bit.
We haven't done it in a while.
But this is I haven't watched it yet, which I'm very excited about. This is turning random internet drama into song.
Yeah. This is his newest one, isn't it? Yeah.
I think so. So
yeah.
We're going to do a little bit of YouTube in here, and here we go. Can you hear that?
Yes. Oh, my horse broke my toes. Oh, dang. She weighs over 15,000 pounds. 1,500. Nope, add another zero to that. There's no way she can be that much. She got papers on her telling us her weight. The record for weight is 3,336 in England. Okay, well this horse isn't from here, Abby. You can't be calling me a bear. Papers in this page. And you sure don't know everything about a horse, honey. So kinda get over yourself. Calling me a bear, it's real funny, don't you think? You haven't even seen this horse. This horse is bigger and huger than any horse I've owned. And she 10 times the size of yours.
That's a big horse.
It's so funny. This horse isn't from here, Abby.
This is a big horse.
The whole thing the thing that really kills me about this one is that it kind of the energy draws down and you're like, oh, okay, this is about to come to an end. And then she launches into another paragraph of you don't, this horse is bigger and huger than your horse. And you don't know. Come on, Abby.
You don't even know.
You don't even know how big my horse
Abby. Bella in the chat is saying that she I figured this out on my own. I feel very excited. FR stands for, I'm assuming for real, know someone who ordered a horse for $15,000.
What? She has the papers
from somewhere in South America, and it's huge. Is it 15,000 pounds? I want to see a picture of that horse.
There's a picture of that
horse. Imagining that guy has a whole team researching the best beefs on Facebook, and if he doesn't, we should get one.
We should do that for him.
We should put a team together.
We need you son of a bitch. I'm in.
Not to dox the horse, but his name is Piz. That's the worst name for a horse. I'm sorry, Piz.
Yeah, no, that's not good. It's not a good horse name.
That's not a good horse name.
I'm gonna reveal to our audience that I was in fact a horse girl.
Oh,
does the tarot make more sense now?
look at the picture behind you though does.
It's
as
true.
you as a centaur.
It was me and my friend Lily as centaurs.
Mm-hmm.
I had that commissioned. I had a quarter horse. Her name was Rosie O'Gray.
I've ridden a horse once and it was terrifying.
Yeah. I don't know why I kept going back. It scared me so much.
I mean,
like once horses. I got going, it was great. But like thinking about it or like standing next to a horse, I was just like,
I
my
love
life
petting
could be
horses.
Over today. Yeah.
And I love watching horses run.
Yeah.
But the minute I put that horse between like my legs, I'm sitting on it and it's now in charge of where I go. That's when I have issues with the horse.
Here's the thing about that. So the bigger the horse is, usually the more gentle their temperament.
Well, that makes that makes sense.
It's that. I mean, it makes you feel safer, certainly.
Yeah.
And so the best thing in the world is to ride like a giant draft horse, like a Perch Run or a Clydesdale. Like a Clydesdale is like the Budweiser horses.
Oh yeah.
To ride one of those bareback, it's the lazy boy of horses. And it's just a chill ride.
That I could handle. Like I would love to have a Clydesdale. Like that would be awesome.
I think you could fit that in your yard. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, the chat is blowing up right now because according to the website Rachel's on, the world's largest horse is 3.3 thousand pounds.
Wow.
And that's in England. From what I garnered from the song is that's
yeah. Well, this horse isn't from here.
The horse isn't from here.
It's not from here.
No, have you seen the Clydesdales? I went to Busch Gardens when I was a kid and in St. Louis and saw the Clydesdales.
I have not seen the Budweiser Clydesdales, but I did one year for my birthday go to a Clydesdale farm.
Oh, cool.
And get to meet them.
Nice.
Those particular horses.
Yeah.
So that was me being a horse girl.
It's okay. It's okay. You can be a horse girl. I remember driving down. I have an aunt that lives in Kentucky. She lives in Lexington, Kentucky, and I remember driving down there as a kid. We would drive because I grew up in Central Illinois. We would drive down to see her, and one of the coolest things that I realizing is seeing these gigantic horse barns for the racehorses that are so nice. They're like beautiful.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking to myself, like, wow, those horses live better than I do. Like those horses have it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, granted, horse.
They have to put so much work into it because the like where you ride and stuff is like it's like sand, it's like dust everywhere all the time. And so you have to, like, if you're at a show, you have to just like constantly be brushing your horse. And especially if you get a dapple gray, if you get a gray horse, a lot of times as it gets older, it fades out and it turns white. Ooh. And then you have a white horse and it's impossible to keep clean. And you have to, oh my gosh, that's part of why I stopped horseback riding, was because like I enjoyed the horseback riding part. I enjoyed the competition, but like I enjoyed like actually being on the horse and in the ring and all that stuff. But then everything else around the competition was so stressful of like having to keep your horse clean and you have to braid all of its hair and you have to do all this stuff. And then like there's so many horse moms. It's like dance moms, but it's horse moms, and it's they'll like shout at their kid while they're in the ring performing the pattern.
Well, it's good to see
you're not allowed to coach. Yeah.
It's good to see that that's pretty consistent over any sort of competition in which there are parents involved. The parents seem to get more more competitive than their children.
They're helping their child fulfill their dream. Whose dream is it really?
Yeah.
Whose dream?
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to have kids so I can foist my dreams upon them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what they're doing. You got to scream at those kids. And that's coming from a two-time dad right there. So he knows.
He knows about this stuff. Yeah. I also realized that I was like, I liked horses, but I was like not as intense about it as the other people that were doing it. Like their whole, like, I was not a person that was like, horses are going to be in my entire life. I just had this idea in my head of like, I got to be able to ride horses so I can survive in the wilderness.
You never know when the apocalypse is going to happen.
You never know when we're going back to the horse standard.
I mean, you don't. You never know. There could be a solar flare that knocks out all electronics on the planet, and then we're back into the medieval times, and not the restaurant.
Not the cool experience you did when you were 12.
Or the cool experience you did when you were in your mid-30s. First and only time I ever went to medieval times was in my mid-30s for a friend's birthday.
What'd you think?
I had a great time.
Isn't it so fun?
I still have the medieval. This is what I use to keep my pens and markers in, is my medieval times mug.
Your Stein.
I have two of these. I have one. I don't, not to brag, but I have two of these.
Bella, yeah, that's correct. That is correct. I just do things because I like them, and I don't understand. I don't understand having any other reason to do something. Yeah. It's definitely like part of. That's actually a really good one of the signals of like ADHD is like all of your focus is interest based, and so you can it's like physically difficult for me to concentrate or do something that I'm not interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I spend any time on anything, it's because I'm genuinely enthralled by it.
Super interested, super into it.
Yeah.
And thank you, Bella. I do have a cool mug collection, and you don't even know the half of it.
You don't even know.
When Abby and I went to Disney, my first time in Disneyland, when Abby and I first got engaged, we got engaged out in Disneyland. We went to the tiki. There's a tiki bar inside of the Polynesian Hotel, and we were like, we thought it was you order a drink, you get to keep the glass, so you get to keep the glass that it came in. So we had like 3 or 4 like tiki mugs that we said we wanted, and then it turns out that they charge you for the drink, and then they charge you extra for the mug. So we had like the bill at this restaurant, or the bill at this bar was like almost $200, and we were like, oh god. But we were so hammered at that point from drinking rum drinks that we're like, sure, whatever.
We've come too far.
We've
mugs they're out here. We got to take them home.
Trader Sam's, that's what it is. Yeah. And I got this here. I got this bad boy here, which is another one of my pen mugs. I have so many pen mugs, but yeah, we got the cool little
that's scary
tiki mug there. Yeah,
that one's scary.
I love it. That stares at me the whole time, just as a reminder. So y'all, it's time to bring on our next guest. I'm very excited.
I'm hyped.
I'm so hyped. When I found out that our next guest was coming on, I just got excited. This is his second time on the show. He was on the show back when we first started.
He's an OG friend of the show.
He's an OG friend of the show, and an OG friend to
life.
myself and Chloe
Yeah.
in general. Please welcome to the show, Steve Sarro.
Hey guys, oh, so sweet. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited you asked me to be back. So thank
Oh
you.
my goodness, Steve! It's so good to see you.
Likewise.
I cannot wait to see you in person. But in the meantime, this will do.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm so glad to get a chance to like come back even better and stronger than the first time, because the first time I just really had no idea how to do music on a streaming platform. So it was literally my iPad microphone in the room. And then I was like, oh, I can do better. I can do better. So I looked into it and I can do better now. I got a whole setup
It's
here.
beautiful.
Steve, we were the same way. We were we didn't know what we were doing. And now I have a ring light. I have a microphone.
Figure it out.
We all look fresh. We all sound amazing. We're all good.
Oh my God. Everybody is so excited to see Steve.
Oh, guys, I love you.
Look at that.
You feel so loved. Thank you.
I
by the way,
mean-
Chloe, I got to tell you something. I love that you did a tarot segment, because I had tarot addiction over last summer, and I bought a whole bunch of tarot decks.
Oh my God. I'm
going to show you my favorite one. I grabbed it. I want to show it to you. It's the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot.
Ooh, could you hold that a little closer to the camera?
I'm going to give you a nice, good look at it. Wait, let me get a nice, pretty one lined up here.
Yes.
Well, let's just, for example, this is the Two of Swords, but you can't see it, but it's very gold.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got like kind of a 3D effect.
That's
so
gorgeous.
Yeah, but anyway, I would throw a little shout out to the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot if anybody's looking to get into tarot.
Oh, I'll put it on my list.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we'll have a tarot. We should just have a tarot show where you all just show up. There's so many different tarot decks. Where you just show off your show.
And
off
I did
your...
one like little tarot video because I was just struggling to see like what's my thing. Like I don't know that.
What's my brand?
My thing. Like like it's not enough to just do piano and guitars. I'm like, maybe I'll do tarot videos too. And I did one video, and then I was like, this is not fair to the people who follow me. This is like, what the hell is I doing? This is so left field.
You need consistent messaging.
Tarot. This is like a separate account kind of thing.
Yeah. You need to write songs about the tarot. Like you need to just do like maybe a musical tarot. And then you're combining your two brands.
I like that idea. That's cool. I will take that into consideration.
We're gonna think about it. We're gonna workshop it.
Well, workshop it. So Steve, since last we spoke, you've been working on you've been doing a ton of music, yeah?
Yes. So I was hoping that today I would have a brand new EP on Spotify for you or Apple Music to listen to, but that's not how it worked out. As the tarot did not warn me that this was going to happen. So I was very inspired by the 60s and specifically the Wall of Sound production style by Phil Spector, who we won't talk a lot about him because he's kind of a horrible person. And it's kind of one of those, let's separate the artist all the way from the art on this one. But that said, there was he had a style of production and really great bands like the Ronettes that is very recognizable. Ike and Tina Turner did a great album with him. So I had written this song from Art Barn, my theater program I worked for in Brookline with middle school students. I had written a song for one of our shows that I always loved, and it was very much in that style. It's called Home Is Where the Heart Is. So I recorded that sounding like it's out of the 60s, that same sort of sound to it. And then that made me think, hey, let me do a whole album of like real songs from that time period. And I'll just make it an EP and it'll be really fun. So called Wall of Steves for the Wall of Sound. Unfortunately, when you do cover songs, you have to get licenses for them. And it was all going fine, except for this one song. I don't know. There's not even a story. It's not even like he didn't like it and said no. It's like it's just error. You can't have the license for your song. So that kind of like put the whole thing in limbo right now. So I'm still trying to figure it out. You
So
can't
you have
listen
to send
to it.
them. You have to send them a version of the song for them to listen to.
Well, they have to be able to hear it. I think it's just kind of it's not to be super critical of it, just to make sure it's like actually the song you say that you're covering and that you didn't do anything crazy with it. Like it's just, this is my version of the song. And as long as it's your version of the song, they have to give you a license. So it's not a matter of opinion or anything like that. So I don't know what the story is, but I'm trying to look into it. I don't think it's that interesting a story to get into, but just to explain why I don't have a brand new album for you guys to listen.
Do we need to put them on blast? Do we need to put this
Well,
person
I mean,
on?
it's I love the artist, and I don't want to blame him for this. It's Lou Christie, and he did the song Lightning Strikes, which I was going to do it for you today, but I have to sing in a really hard falsetto that I don't know the neighbors are going to appreciate.
That's a hard song to sing. He gets up there.
Yeah.
But Lou Christie, oh, by the way, Lou Christie, I don't think a lot of people know it, but the song, I will sing a little bit. It's like, lightning striking again. Do you recognize that at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So his real name is Lou Sacco, which is, I'm related, Sarro's, it doesn't have anything to do with Sarro, but Sacco is also a family that I'm related to. So I think I might have a family connection that I can pull a little.
Oh yeah, you gotta pull those family strings.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of family, right? Is to make sure you can get
help each
things
other
done.
out.
You know, me famia, you su famia. Scratch your back. Me paisano, me paisanos.
So yeah, what you wanna sing a little tune for us?
Something? Yes, I would. I'm gonna do a song. This was another song that you would recognize as a wall of sound kind of production style. Let me turn on my echo.
Yeah,
I gotta get my reverb on my voice. I see. Look at how fancy my setup is.
Wow, I'm
hello.
Ooh.
You hear that? All right, got my echo.
Steve, you've become a wizard since we've seen you last.
That's a big signature of this production style. He would do these big band recordings, like a full orchestra, 2 different pianos, 2 different drum sets and everything. And then he'd throw the sound into like an echo chamber to make that echo kind of sound and crank the echo up. And the great thing about that is you don't have to be very precise at anything. It makes it sound good no matter what you do. So that's why I put it on my voice a lot.
Yes.
So this is a song that was originally by the Righteous Brothers. I'm going to play to a track. I hope you forgive the cheating, but it's all me. It's like the full Steve Sarro band. I did all the noise.
The Steve Sarro experience.
Yes, and this is called You've Lost That Loving Feeling, and it's my take on it. So here we go.
Yes, please.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it. But baby, I know it. You lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do. Yeah. We had a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. Baby,
need your love. Oh, baby, come back. Oh, baby, come back. Back. Oh, bring back that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa, whoa. That's the song.
Wow, so
Thank you guys
good.
so much.
Oh, I love that.
It hits a spot, that song. It just hits a spot.
Yeah.
It really does, and I love your take on it.
Thank you.
That you can really hear that wall of sound you're talking about with
Thank you.
everything that you're putting into that. And you did all of that. Like those are all levels that you have put together.
I put all the guitars in there. I put the drums together myself. I put everything. Everything was like,
wow.
My wall of Steves. It's the wall of Steves, like I said.
The wall of Steves. I picture the music video. It's just squares of you doing all the different. I love videos. I don't know. I love videos like that.
So I would do that.
And that goes along with your handle there as well. Infinite Sarro.
Sarros. It should have been Infinite Steve, but that's not a play on words. And I'm like, oh, people don't even know how to spell Sarro. People don't know how to say Sarro. I don't know how to say Sarro. People are always like, Steve, how do you pronounce your last name? I'm like, I don't know. Sarro?
You know, just you do you. However,
yeah. Sometimes you got to think about it. Sometimes you forget.
Right. You think about it too hard, it doesn't mean anything anymore.
So how long did that take you to put all of that together?
Oh, it took, the first one, okay, Home is Where Your Heart Is. By the way, you can listen to that. I put it out as a single, so you can look me up on Spotify, and it's there. It's an older version of it. I have since gotten it mastered, and I wanted you to hear the new remastered version, but you can listen to the one for now. It's on Spotify and on Apple Music. But that's a song that I wrote years ago, and then I started recording that before the pandemic. And then I spent like a month putting this whole instrumental track together. And then for some reason, I was just like, oh, this isn't worth anybody hearing, like stupidly, because it's an amazing song. I did a good job, but I was like, nah, and I put it away. And then in the pandemic, I was like, let me finish this up, because there was like some parts I hadn't finished up. And then I finished it and it sounded great. I was like, no one needs to hear that. Put it back in the shelf. And then finally, I was like, well, I want to start getting some, like, I need to have a Spotify. It's crazy that I have spent this many years doing music and I have no like online presence to show it. So I'm going to get it all together. And I was like, hey, this song's fine. Let me put it up on Spotify. Done. So now I have a Spotify presence. And then that's when I started getting the idea to do the other songs. The other songs came together over a course of about 6 weeks, I would say. And it was a lot of fun. I grew so much in putting this EP together, learning all these techniques, watched a lot of tutorials, and I'm a better producer for doing that.
I love that the internet gives us that kind of power. Is like, we don't know how to do something. There are people out there that do know how to do the thing we're trying to do, and they'll show us how to do it.
It's amazing. And it's just so, and you can just skip around to whatever you need to know right in that moment. So you can, if you're like me and you're a little scattered, like I would love to sit down for a full masterclass series of something, but I just get, that's good enough for me for now. Just put it down and go do something else now.
Yeah.
Are you on Bandcamp by any chance?
Should I be? Because no, I'm not. Is that a good one?
I mean, we have a lot of our musical guests have a Bandcamp. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do it.
I just deleted my whole SoundCloud because I'm like, it's all clutter. I need to start again. But I'll look into Bandcamp too. So Bandcamp and SoundCloud, I'll get those going.
I mean, Steve, I have a feeling that there would be people that will listen to you wherever you put your stuff.
Thank you. Well, right now I'm really focusing on YouTube. I really want to build my YouTube channel up a bit. So I'm pumping cover songs out. I'm just doing, I mean, first of all, there's a lot of good music out right now on the radio, because I'm one of those guys who I got to a certain age and was like, new music sucks. I can't even listen to it anymore. And then like recently I was just, I watched the Grammys this year and I was like, I can rock with this music. So I'm doing kind of my takes on some current hit songs that I love. So go to YouTube, youtube.com/infinite Sarros, just like my screen name.
Yeah.
Oh, I refreshed my website. I would love for people to kind of check out my refreshed website, stevesarro.com. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I got all my links there and I've got my Instagram and my YouTube.
You're
video.
all over.
It's all about me. It's all Infinite Steve's. Infinite
I mean, that's what your website should be, right? I mean, it'd be weird if you had a website that was all about Chloe. That would be weird.
There is a Chloe page. I did.
Oh, good.
You deserve it, Chloe. You deserve to have a page on my website.
Chloe actually, she's mandated to have a page on everyone's website. Like,
yes, it was actually part of the agreement for me to appear on the show. But I was like, I already have it. Why would I need to?
It was easy to bring you on because it was already there. You already had done all the homework. Okay, we've got a question here. Steve, is your shirt repping your own work or another artist? It looks so cool.
Oh, thank you. It's Original Penguin. I love their t-shirts and their underwear. I'm repping Original Penguin today.
There you go. Original Penguin.
Thank
for
you.
all your
I love it. Penguins.
Cool t-shirt and underwear needs.
Yeah.
Steve, let's see. Do you have it? Would you like to play another?
I would love to. Oh, thank you for asking. I was hoping you would ask me to play another song.
Oh my goodness.
Pick my babies to play. This is a Marianne Faithfull song that I love. It's not technically like under the wall of sound category, but it's of the same time period, the 60s. And it was like the England had its own 60s going on, their own kind of psychedelic thing. So this is kind of out of that era. And it's just a pretty song. It's called Something Better. He walks along, singing his fairy song, picking up magic that grows at his feet. She says her say in her peculiar way, dreaming good fortune on everyone's street. Say, hey, have you heard the whiskey's the rage? I'll send you a jug in the morning. It is absurd to live in a cage. You know there's got to be something better. As they go by, don't look with eagle's eyes. Smile on your jailers until they grow weak. Nothing can compare to something that's almost there. The cherry plum madness that all of us seek. Say, hey, have you heard the whiskey's the rage? I'll send you a jug in the morning. It is absurd to live in a cage. You know there's got to be something better. That one just fades out. So I was like, how do I end the song? There, that sounds like a good ending.
You made the right choice.
We're making it up.
So this is such a good way to start the day. Like, it's just, yeah, this is so great. Steve, thank you so much
I love you guys for having me. I appreciate it so much, and I can't wait to see you two in person. I really can't.
Oh God, I'm getting vaccinated today, Steve.
Hey, I got mine on Saturday. How are you feeling, Matt?
I'm getting it at 12:30.
Oh, great!
So just right after the show, I'm gonna leave and go do it. Yeah, it's just I'm doing the 1-shot Johnson & Johnson.
Wow.
So I'm hoping that I can, maybe feel like garbage for 24 hours and then be
sleep it off,
done with
sleep
it,
off, be done, and then in
Perfect.
4 weeks, we're just gonna have a hug party.
A big kissing and hugging and spitting in mouths party.
I'm gonna lick all of my friends.
Well, maybe just hugging.
Okay.
I don't know, licking faces.
I am reading
getting
everybody's
some love.
Sarro, and they are spitting in my mouth. That is what is going to happen.
Yeah. Steve, have a wonderful rest of your morning. Thank
Love
you
you
so
guys.
much. Go and see all of Steve's stuff on Twitter, Instagram. Go to his website.
Go to
all those links are in the
stevesarro.com, and
chat.
it'll send you all those places. You can't get
Yes.
enough of Steve.
Can't get enough of Steve. Thank you so much, Steve. See you later. Bye. It's
What a
such
delight.
a joy to see friends that you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Like, it's so nice.
Oh, I love friendship. It's the best ship.
It's the best ship. 100%. Well, we're almost done with the show. No Eurovision this week. We'll have this Eurovision update with Kieran next week. I have been watching some videos, and oh my goodness, do yourself
I've
a
been
favor.
listening to the.
Wait a minute.
Iceland,
What's
the
happening
people
right
from
now?
Iceland.
What's happening right now, y'all? Something just happened.
Oh no!
Someone is here.
Oh no!
Someone is here. It is not Olympia Dukakis. I'm pulling him on screen. It's my car.
It's mine.
He just showed up.
I just showed up.
Hi.
Hi, friends.
Look at this. Look at this guy here. Look at him.
His hair's gone.
I didn't know what to do. Yeah, my hair's gone. It's a lot shorter, but it's still longer than normal, but it's shorter, which is fun.
Yeah.
This is
It's a great
Yeah,
development.
I've been wanting to pop in and say hi, and then I was listening to Steve Sarro's amazing music, which is always just delightful.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm just gonna pop in and say hi.
Florida man makes surprise cameo. Oh my goodness! Everyone's going nuts.
We're all so excited.
Well, it's so good to see you. How's your working out going?
It's going well, I think.
Can we see the guns? Can we see the guns? How are the
I
guns?
thought you'd never ask. Oh yeah.
Nice.
We'll have you and David
good.
Thomas do have a gun show.
A flex
He wins. He wins. He posts those like not safe for work photos online. Like he's got that V going on. Like he's looking great.
Yeah,
He's
they're
he's
safe for
killing
work,
it.
but barely.
Barely.
Yeah.
But
Depends on your job.
depends on your job. Luckily, I work from home, so I have those pictures up as my background on my computer. So I just
He has a collage.
I have a collage on one screen that just is up all the time. Of it's David and Dana. It's all their shirtless pictures in front of there. Oh, David's just joining the conversation.
David does not know how to react.
It's an uncomfortable moment.
So how's Florida?
It's good. It's a little crazy because it's Florida, but beyond that,
Yeah.
We're good. I heard you're getting your shot today, Matt. That's
I'm
awesome.
getting my shot in like 2 hours. I'm getting.
Oh yeah, we have our first shots. We got our first shots a week and a half ago.
Nice.
And my friend Emily Fontano said, "Oh, you're half-cinated," and I thought that was really funny. A funny way to put it.
That's cute.
You're half-cinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like half and half-cinated. That's what I put in my coffee.
The coffee is actually the vaccine.
Oh my
the coffee
god!
is the
If they could figure
They
that
could
out.
put it in a drink.
Yeah.
We'd be done by now. We'd be vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
It'd be done.
Yeah.
100%.
Vaccinated and really shaky.
Well, Mike, feel free to stick around. We're getting ready to talk about some trivia here.
Mike, you have to tell us what you think the answer is.
Yeah,
okay.
so,
I won't
so-
look either. I haven't looked at anything on this side, so I have
Okay.
no idea.
Fantastic.
Good.
Well, as we had said earlier at the beginning of the show, that on this day in '97, Steve Irwin's The Crocodile Hunter debuted. So the question today was, what was one of the only animals that Steve Irwin was actually afraid to work with? Spoiler: it wasn't the stingray.
Oh.
Oh no.
I mean,
yeah, I was going to say the same thing as I was going to say people. Man, the most dangerous game.
Man, the most dangerous game.
Yeah.
It was not crocodiles.
Very hard to
I mean,
hunt.
he was the crocodile hunter, but he wasn't scared
Yeah.
of crocodiles. In fact, he and his wife, I found out so much stuff looking up Steve Irwin online, and him and his wife actually honeymooned catching crocodiles. Like they got a call that a crocodile needed rescued while they were on their honeymoon, so they dropped what they were doing, and went
Suited up.
Yeah.
in their khaki shorts.
Oh my God, that crack.
Not
What a
the best
honeymoon.
outfit for crocodile hunting, khaki shorts. I don't know. Could be hippos. Think smaller. Think smaller than hippos.
Was he- Guppies. He was terrified of guppies.
He was terrified of goldfish.
They can't remember anything.
Yeah.
They
were erratic.
Abscadus is how I pronounce that name. Thank you for yes, I said smaller than hippos, so they said baby hippos.
Oh, mountain of cats. Local Wonder Bread said mountain of cats. I'd be scared.
No, just
of a
mountain cats, not mountain of cats. It's just a big pile of cats.
Just that's terrifying.
How did I put an extra word in that?
So you're all thinking way too big. The answer is actually parrots.
Oh,
He was scared to work with parrots
because they can repeat him. They can talk, and it terrifies him.
It terrifies him. He said, "Hold on, let me pull up the." Oh, let me. I'm not nearly as prepared for this as I was hoping I would be. But he said something to the effect of that no matter what, parrots always bit him. Like parrots were always there. And with
Parrots
their
had beef
beaks,
with him.
they're like a parrot could take off your nose. So let's see. This is on Mental Floss, is where I got
I love that website.
all this information. Yeah, it's a great website. Let's see. Where does he say? He said, the only animals I'm not comfortable with are parrots, but I'm learning as I go. I'm getting better and better at them. I really am. For some reason, parrots have to bite me. That's their job. I don't know why that is. They've nearly torn my nose off. I've had really bad parrot bites. So there you go.
Parrots were after him.
Yeah. Whistleblower parrots. That was my favorite thing at Disney at the Animal Kingdom, is when they do the thing and all the parrots come flying in and land.
Oh, yeah.
and then take off.
The bird show.
The bird show.
That's what it's affectionately referred to as when I was there. The bird show.
Yeah. Little known fact, Mike was one of those parrots.
I was.
He played one of those parrots for years.
Yeah. Oh man, I got to get back into that shape. You got to be really tight to be a parrot.
Get back into the parrot shape.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work.
Well, Mike, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much. What a wonderful way to end the show.
What a great surprise.
Yeah. So just as a reminder, Mike, I'm going to keep Mike on screen until the show is over, just because he's here. So I'm going to make him deal with his decisions. We have so many shows tonight. Tune in. It's game show night. So we've got That Sounds Right, Poof the Magical Game Show, and Run On coming up. We've got so many other shows this week. If you want to know more about all of our shows, then feel free to sign up on our for our newsletter, which I have I've got so many links. Mike, see, this is what I do when you're not here. is I have to do all this nonsense myself, and it just doesn't work out as well.
It makes me feel happy and sad that I haven't been replaced. It's not.
You have been replaced just by me, though, and it's not nearly as effective.
Yeah.
So you can sign up for our newsletter there.
My job hasn't
Rachel.
changed at all.
Then if you sign up for our newsletter, you'll get our weekly schedule. We only send out like one email a week, so that's absolutely fine. Don't forget, we do have a Patreon. You can sign, as we said, sign up for the Patreon. There's the there's the link for that. I'm trying to go slow with these links so I don't get banned from posting links here.
Oh.
And then if you'd like to get some 2MB merch, which I know you do, you can head over to our TeePublic site and get all the 2MB merch that you can handle. And that's our show. We've got all the plugs out. We've go to 3weeks.courses, sign up for a class. That's the other
Sign
one.
up for a 3-week class.
Yeah, learning can be a pain. That's why you only do it in 3 weeks, 3-week chunk, and you learn something new. So they've got all kinds of stuff there you can check out. Mike, do you have anything you want to plug since you're here?
Thank you for coming. Sundays at 7 right here on 2MB Studios.
There it is. And you can also check out Mike's amazing toy collection. That looks
right.
I just want to do a thing where we just go through all of those, but we don't have time.
Maybe
We
another
don't
time.
have time.
Maybe another. Yeah, that'll have to be another bit because I got to go get a shot. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And we will see you next week, bright and early, on Hello World. Until then.
Goodbye, world.